Welcome to my Ocrevus Infusion vlog. I am so grateful that I get to have access to this medicine and it has completely transformed my life. I am so much better now that I'm on it in comparison to how I was before. I've been on Ocrevus for about 5 years now. I've gone through many infusions and I can honestly say I am doing so well. My MS, obviously I still experience symptoms of MS, but overall I'm doing so much better and I can feel that I have a really good quality of life. I have a sense of vitality, a sense of purpose again, and this medication has truly changed my life, so I'm super grateful. So I thought it would be wonderful to take you on a typical Ocrevus vlog day and take you along with me as I get my infusion. I'm going to start rolling the clips now so that we can get into the infusion day. About 15 minutes left of the infusion. I'm doing really well. My throat's a little bit sore and I am quite tired, but overall it's been a great experience and I'll obviously update properly when I get home and when I'm done, but so far so good. I am officially finished with my infusion. I will update you when I get home, but overall it went really well. I'm feeling super tired. I didn't manage to sleep, but I am feeling super sleepy. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to going home. Sam is carrying my big bag. Let's get on out of here. Done and dusted. Woohoo! So some of my best tips for the morning of your Ocrevus infusion is to drink a lot of water. I like to drink about half a liter of water and then I go for a little walk on the treadmill and then I do some weights. This just helps get your veins and your blood flowing so that when you get to the infusion center, they're not going to be pricking and poking you looking for workable veins. Your veins will already be in good shape. There's been so many times where I didn't do this and it was so painful when they were looking for veins and I really got hurt when they would poke and prod, and so this just sets me up for a really good day. So I will wake up, I will eat breakfast, I will go for a walk, do some weights, maybe do a little bit of movement, whether it's yoga, whether you want to go to the gym in the morning, just something light, something easy, nothing too long. Honestly, just about 20 minutes of movement is going to make all the difference by the time you get to the infusion center. And if you don't have a lot of time, then I recommend having a hot water bottle and just putting it on the place where they're going to be putting your drip in, and this will just ensure that you have a good workable vein for them to put the infusion in. My other tips are to just have a lot of entertainment with you, so whether that is your phone, downloading some podcasts, getting a book, listening to music, maybe watching your favorite show, just something that's going to bring you a little bit more comfort while you're going through something that is very hard. It's okay to feel emotional on the day of your infusion. It is a reminder that you have a disease and it can be really hard and really emotionally taxing, and I just want to honor that, and I just want you to know that that is exactly what I go through too, and it's also okay to experience those emotions. So I always like to have a journal just so I can write about how I'm feeling. Sometimes I pull some oracle cards, maybe you have a nice cup of tea, anything that makes you feel good and makes you feel safe while you're going through something that is inextricably hard, inextricably difficult. And all in all, the infusion is not to be taken lightly. It is so hard on the body. So now that I'm finished my infusion, I am feeling really sleepy, really tired. I do have a little bit of a sore throat. The Ocrevus infusion sometimes mimics the common cold, and so at the moment I do feel a little bit congested and a little bit tight, and I'm also feeling super tired from the sedative. So I just want to have a nice relaxing afternoon. Like I said, the overall experience was really well. The nurses were amazing. The drip was sore. Of course, it's always going to be a little bit sore, but overall it wasn't so bad. So now that I finished my Ocrevus infusion, I want to show you what I do to unwind, how I still have a beautiful healing day, how I honor myself and take care of myself, knowing that I've gone through something really difficult. This allows me to process the emotions of moving through something that's hard, but then also set myself up so that I'm not wallowing in sadness, but I'm also nurturing myself and allowing myself to feel what I need to feel, to heal in the way that I need to heal, and then tomorrow I will feel so much better for taking care of my body, taking care of my mind, body, and soul. So we're just going to have a beautiful little self-care afternoon now that the infusion is done. This is also just like a great reward for yourself. So when you do something really hard, it's also really important to have like rewards for yourself, whether it's an Epsom salt bath, whether it's watching your favorite show, reading a good book. You should pair something that takes a lot out of you with something that is really nourishing and nurturing, something that makes you feel good. So I highly recommend doing that. And yeah, let's go into the rest of my day.
This way there in all the colors, sunlight. Lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors, sunlight. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, sunlight. Memories washed in every shade of green, in all the colors, sunlight. Day canoe, bathing in the tube.
One of the most important things that I feel really passionate about is encouraging people with MS to really connect with their mind, body, and soul. Having an autoimmune disease, going for treatment, it's all very physical. It's within the physical world. You feel this within your physical body. And sometimes when we spend a lot of time doing that and disconnecting from our body, disconnecting from our hearts and from our soul, we can start to feel really out of alignment. And at least that's how I feel. Particularly on the days when I've been in hospital for the day, when I've had a lot of kind of physical pain with the treatment, I like to remember that I'm also a soul. I'm on this beautiful planet living this beautiful human experience, and it can be so painful. The body can go through so much, but it also feels so much and feels so deeply. And it's able to come back to a state of harmony when we spend time in nature, when we spend time connecting to the soul, when we realign, when we do what feels good for us, do what feels nourishing for us. For me, that is spending time in nature. If I've spent the whole day in hospital, or if I've had a particularly bad relapse or period where I'm so tired and I struggle to get out of bed, or like I said, I've had my Ocrevus infusion and I've spent the whole day inside dealing with very physical things, very painful physical things, then I think coming out into nature allows me to just come back into harmony with my body, come back into harmony with my soul, with the universe. It also reminds me that I'm so lucky to be in a human physical body, to be experiencing life through this physical vessel. I know that it can be hard, especially if you have an autoimmune disease. It can be hard to feel grateful for your physical body, because you might find that because you might feel like it's failing you in many ways. But actually it is such a gift. It's such a gift to be so sensitive, to be so tuned into the body. It's also such a gift to be able to experience life even if it's painful. So to not suppress the pain, to not suppress the harder emotions, the harder experience of having an autoimmune disease, but to be grateful and live in the pain, to be grateful and feel sad, to allow yourself to be both, and to be grateful and spend time in nature and frolic like a fairy, but also understand that there's a lot of pain in having an autoimmune disease. Every time I get my Ocrevus infusion, it feels like a reminder that I do in fact have a disease. Often we can kind of gaslight ourselves out of feeling like we have this thing because it is an invisible disability. And so the infusions can be as beautiful as they are hard. Beautiful in the sense that I feel validated in the fact that I am sick, and also it can be hard because it's a reminder that I am sick. But I can be in both. I can be grateful and I can be validated, but I can also be sad and experience all of that.
Boys blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view. Sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure.